Hello everybody, back here again for vlog a day, and today is Friday the 19th, and today was a beautiful day outside. A little chilly, not too bad overall, pretty good day. Woke up this morning, had every intention of getting out of bed superbly early and getting my run in, get my run streak taken care of, all that good fun stuff, and then basically get my shower and then heading up to the I guess oral surgeon. I want to say dentist, but it's not. He's an oral surgeon, and doing my initial consultation, and with the whole concept of, hey, just in case for some reason they actually are able to fit me in right away and work on my mouth and my jaw and stuff and get my problems fixed up, I won't have to go out running afterwards. And basically woke up head splitting. Didn't sleep for the shit throughout the night. I hate the idea of the dentist. I get myself worked up emotionally and mentally, and I can't sleep, and it just causes problems. So, and when I get stressed out, my stress comes out in forms of physical pain. So my shoulder's hurting, my head's hurting. I can't hardly open my eyes can't focus. I was having a lot of issues. So, rolled over and said, held it a couple different times. I was like, I still have time to get my run in, and I said, fuck it, I didn't do it. So, I remember actually when I got up, I looked at my wife and I told her, I said, if my run streak ends today, after 5+ years, I'm all right with it, because I literally felt so crappy that I just wasn't worth 5 years of running to run today. Like, I was just like, no, I'm good. I don't need it. So went ahead, said to held it. Got to hang around, got a few things taken care of, nothing major. Got myself, prepared, got ready to go. Still have the bones sticking out of my jaw up there and stuff and whatnot. Got my teeth brushed, so I got to have people in my mouth. I want to make sure I have as clean a breath as I can. Trying not to brush up in that area because I don't want to irritate that any worse than it is. So went ahead from there, headed up, basically got to the location about 10 minutes early. I'm always early to everything. I was about 12 minutes early. Actually got out of the truck when I was like, I wonder if the doors, because I said it opened at 9. My appointment's at 9. So I thought I was going to check, make sure. So I went and checked, made sure that they knew I was there. I think it was good. Said, hey, she said, somebody fill out something. I had to fill out something else real quick. No big deal. Give her a copy of insurance and whatnot and basically she gave me a receipt. I paid for my initial consultation, the whole 9 yards and stuff with x-rays and stuff. I said, hey, what's up with the x-rays? Like, I just had a bunch of x-rays taken just literally, this week. So, like, Monday, Tuesday, where it was, I had x-rays taken. Dentist supposed to send them over to you. And there's down the street. And she goes, oh, yeah, we've been trying to call them. No one ever answered their phone. I'm like, oh, isn't that great? So, cost me an extra, like, $100 for x-rays because apparently my insurance already paid x-rays over there because they wouldn't send them over. I'm now stuck paying another $100. So I was a little ticked off that. So I went outside, waiting around out there, kept trying to call the dentist, called and called and called, no answers, no replies, no nothing. Even had a cell phone number she'd given me from last time when I had the infection and stuff. Reached out to there saying, hey, your staff, the front desk did not send over my information. I need my x-rays and stuff. And unfortunately, I had time actually to drive over because it was 8 minutes away. But I did not know how long I was going to have. So I sat out there for like an hour waiting around, standing around and stuff. And there's no benches, nowhere to really sit. So I was kind of standing around. Didn't want to sit in my truck because it was a little chilly. And the sun, it was nice. In the shade, it was chilly as hell. And didn't want to get in the truck and have me not be looking up at that second. They poke their head out and think I'm gone and not get me in. So, because I definitely did not want to miss this appointment because originally they told me it was going to be like, I don't know, end of April, May, something like that crap. It was ridiculous before they even got the initial consultation to even see me. So it's like, son of a bitch, I don't want this hole in my mouth, this long and bone exposed. So went ahead, kind of hung around their stuff way longer than it should have been. Finally, I called them and said, hey, not for nothing, but you guys didn't forget about me, did you? I want to make sure you didn't look out and didn't see me out here kind of thing stuff. And was kind of walking in the parking lot. And she goes, oh no, we was just getting ready to call you. I said, okay. So I head in. The tech comes and gets me. Basically go back, get in the room. And then I sit in the room for like another 40 minutes. And I'm like, God damn it. Like, what was the purpose of this? Like, leave me outside then if it's going to be this long and stuff. Finally, the guy comes in, basically looks it over and stuff and whatnot. And says, oh yeah, okay, this is kind of what it is. Da-da-da. Looks at x-rays and stuff, I assume. And basically, tells me, oh yeah, we got to come in here. I said, let me guess. You're going to come in here, you're going to put some cuts in my jaw. You're going to peel the skin back. You're going to take a grinder to it, grind off a bunch of that bone that's sticking out, funky. And then you're going to put some stitches in it and hope it don't get infected while it heals up. And he's like, yeah, pretty much. And they'd done a bunch of questions about anesthesia and putting me out and that kind of stuff. I said, he's talking and stuff, and he said that there was basically, I have some weird bone disease that I grow extra bones, especially on my jaw, and there's pokey, like, up in my gum line, there's, pokey spots all over. He goes, I can go in and fix all of them. I said, no, we don't need to fix any of those. Like, just the one that's bugging me right now, let's fix it. I'm not a very preventative maintenance kind of guy. I'm more like, hey, let's see if it kills me, and if it doesn't, then I'll go ahead and do something with it. And he kind of chuckled and laughed and stuff, and he kind of talked about the anesthesia and anything stuff. I said, can we just like throw some Novocaine in there and just grind at it? And he's kind of like, yeah, it's not gonna be the most pleasant. I'm like, yeah, I don't care, but like, if we did that, could we do that today? And he kind of looked at me like, what? Like, you don't want to be knocked out for this? And I'm like, no, I'm good. Can we just get this over with? Like, the thought of coming back here is way worse than any pain you're going to physically give me, because the mental pain drives me crazy and stuff. So he went ahead and he's like, yeah, I guess why not? So he went and cleared a couple of things, saw a couple of our patients, and came in, basically. I was like, cool, whatever. He shot me up with some Novocaine, did the whole thing, started grinding, and the sounds are just horrendous. That would have been a good reason to be unconscious, just the sounds alone. But, oh, my Lord. He sent her stuff, ground the shit out of it, threw some stitches in it, and sent me on my way. So, cost me, I don't know, $250, like that, less than I don't know what the hell it was. It was like $215, somewhere in that ballpark range is what it cost me. Insurance pays some. I paid that, and I was done. I walked out of there full of Novocaine. They called me in some prescriptions for some antibiotics and some ibuprofen, 800 milligram, and then I think hydrocodone, I don't know, something at the end. And I was like, okay, cool. Went ahead, basically thanked the guy for getting me in so quick. Really went above and beyond, making sure he knew like how much I appreciated the fact that they got me in that quick, and I did not want to, have to delay this time. And also the fact he's willing to do it right then and there, which freed up his calendar for no reason to have a secondary visits and da-da-da. Also removes me, because there's still COVID in the world. I don't want to be around people anymore than I have to be. So I was like, okay, cool. And I basically headed out of there and made a really dumb decision. But I was like, what the hell? So I left there, and it's, I don't know, half an hour, 45-minute drive home. And I was like, I'm going to run by the pharmacy and stuff. And I'm like, I think there's a little park right over here, not far from where this office is. I just stopped by the park, and I was like, it's kind of chilly, but I just went ahead and took off my shirt. And I was like, my button up my shirt and stuff. So I still have my khaki shorts on. And of course, I'm always wearing running shoes. They're usually retired running shoes. But I was like, what the hell? So I started my watch and took off for my run. And I basically got my little walk on to get myself warmed up, and ran my mile plus to keep my run streak alive. And then walked back to the truck and got in and drove to the pharmacy to pick up my meds. And I was like, hey, my run streak survived. As I was full of Novocaine, I wanted to basically, get my run in before that wore off, and all the pain came in. And guess what? The pain came in. So on my way home, stopped at the pharmacy. They had 2 of my 3, and they acted like that's all I had. I said I should have 3, and they're like, oh yeah, I guess we haven't got 3. And I'm like, why? You had to see 3 there. Like, come on, people, do better. So finally got that. I don't know, I waited 20 minutes or so. It took forever for them to finally pick the 3rd. Why not just pack all 3? You pick 2. Why not pick 3? It makes no sense at all. So went ahead and got all 3 of those picked up, headed home. Saw an estate sale. I thought, God, my Novocaine's really wearing off by now, and my jaw is really starting to hurt. But I'm like, what the hell? I'm not going to come back out once I'm home. So let's just stop in here real quick. Ended up stopping in. Had some really cool stuff. Neat little things here and there and stuff. Had a great time. Got in and out of there pretty quickly. Got myself home. Got some pain pills in me. Went ahead and just kind of relaxed a good chunk of the day. At this point, most of the day's gone. I was supposed to run my route today, which I was going to do after my original visit, but there's no way I'm going out now. My jaw hurting the way it is, and all the fun that comes with it. So went ahead, just basically chilled out the rest of the afternoon. Did not get much done of anything. I did get myself a shower and whatnot, and basically hung around the house and just played lazy. It was not good. I'm not good on the whole pain pills. I don't like the way they make me feel and stuff. They kind of fuck with me a little bit. My wife called, and we were chatting on the phone. I made her think I was completely stoned. I'm like, but I love you, and she goes, what did they give you? I said, they gave me love potion. And I was just like really making her to think that I was, fucked up. She's like, what kind of drugs do they give you? And I played drunk or, screwed up on meds really, really well. It's just funny because I haven't been drunk or screwed up on meds in decades, but it is what it is. So we kind of had a good laugh with it. We kind of joked and stuff. She got home, ended up having her sauce. So I said, get whatever food you want, make whatever you want, buy whatever you want from wherever. I'm eating soup at best because I'm not supposed to eat anything. This jaw's all opened up and stitches and stuff. I gotta be careful. Can't have anything that I have to chew anything pokey, no chips, no nothing. I'm even kind of scared of I'd be scared of toast right now because I don't want to get anything up in there and really kind of screw with that. So went ahead. She ended up getting herself what she wanted, which was great, which is something that often stuff that I don't like. I'm like, hey, get things you love that I don't like, which I've always said, always and forever, I'll always eat soup. Like, I'm a giant fan of my soup. I love my soup. And I can just pop a can of it open and I am ready to go. In about 5 minutes, I am fully eating soup. And there's no reason for you to have to eat soup if you don't want it. So went ahead. Did you get a hoof? Huh? Did you get a hoof? The little puppy over there found himself a little hoof. And my ladder blew down too last night. It was windy as shit. But went ahead, chilled out with that. We watched a little bit of TV and I was exhausted. Like, it wore my ass out. And it's amazing how something so dumb as that can do. But anyway, that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.